Did you know that at MTU we recognise the need for our learners to engage with generative artificial intelligence, Gen AI, in preparing for an AI-enhanced workplace and society? Did you know that MTU emphasises the importance of transparency in promoting a culture of academic integrity in the university?
Did you know that LLM stands for Large Language Model? These sophisticated models, such as ChatGPT, are at the forefront of natural language processing, capable of understanding and generating human-like text. Gen AI, or generative AI, represents the cutting-edge evolution of artificial intelligence. Unlike traditional AI systems, Gen AI possesses the ability to learn, adapt, and generate new human-like content on its own. But of course, it's not human.
Did you know that a prompt is a command or input that you provide to a large language model, like ChatGPT, to generate a response? It is the text you enter when asking a question or seeking information. The quality and clarity of the prompt can influence the accuracy and relevance of the response. Clear and detailed prompts often lead to better results. However, you need to be careful of the content you upload to prompts, as it may be captured. Did you know that large language models draw from vast amounts of data to predict which word should come next while generating text outputs? However, this can result in inaccurate information or hallucinations that seem authentic, confidently presented, and often referenced. But on closer inspection, the information can be false and the references may not even exist.
Did you know that bias is another concern, as the information used by Gen AI may contain pre-existing biases, including those related to race, culture, gender. Outputs can also display bias towards certain opinions or political affiliations. Always consider the actors behind these models. Did you know that while interactions with Gen AI can feel personal because of conversational approach and the roles it can assume, privacy and data protection are significant concerns. No personal information or personal information belonging to others that you want or need to remain private or confidential should be disclosed.
Did you know that you must consider who owns any data you upload to any LLM, as you might be in breach of copyright law? For example, it may be illegal to upload journal articles and ask Gen AI to summarize them, as many publishers legally prohibit such actions. Did you know that AI has limitations in terms of the data it has access to? It may not be trained on the most current information and also may be limited due to copyright restrictions and cannot be relied upon.
Did you know that because a model picks the highest probability path, this denies you the opportunity to consider less obvious approaches that could be more enriching to you and your learning? Did you know that there are many possibilities for Gen AI to enhance your learning experience, but it is important not to engage in over-reliance or misuse?
Did you know that Gen AI can be regarded as a personal tutor or learning assistant, rather than a mechanism to replace your efforts or your independent thinking? Your lecturers may have specific suggestions on potential uses of Gen AI in their modules and assignments. Did you know that there are supports available to you as a student and lecturer, such as the assignment toolkit on the library website? Using these resources made a noticeable difference to students on my programmes.
Did you know that the misuse of AI can include presenting AI-generated work as your own, or not declaring or acknowledging the use of AI in the completion of coursework or assignments? Did you know that you should not rely on AI as a replacement for your understanding, opinions, or thinking?
Did you know that it is normal to be unsure of what is an ethical use of Gen AI and what is not? Your lecturer will clearly communicate whether and how Gen AI may be used for teaching, learning and assessment on their module, so follow these instructions. When in doubt, always clarify with your lecturer. Remember, the use of any form of AI for your coursework, assessments or research without acknowledgement is regarded as academic misconduct. Any use must be as permitted by the assignment brief and module lecturer.
Did you know that some assessments may explicitly ask you to work with AI tools and to analyse and critique the content it generates? Others may specify that AI tools should not be used or only used in specific ways.
Did you know that if you are unsure If you can use GenAI in a particular assessment, please check the brief or discuss it with your lecturer. If GenAI is not approved for your assessment, you cannot use it for that assessment. If you do not follow this guidance, you may face penalties relating to a breach of MTU's policies and procedures relevant to examinations and assessments. Always adhere to MTU's regulations. If in doubt, just ask.
Did you know that the preferred approach for acknowledging or declaring GenAI usage will be clearly outlined by your lecturer? This may follow the standard referencing guidelines, or it may involve completing a more detailed declaration form acknowledging GenAI usage and evaluating the impact of GenAI on your work.
Did you know that you may also be required to provide the prompts that you use with the GenAI output alongside your own work to clearly show your original contribution? It is useful to keep versions of your document to show the history and development of your content, but never rely solely on GenAI output. Did you know that it's also important to be transparent about how many GenAI tools were used to improve the quality of your content, writing, or grammar? This includes externally available tools, as well as tools integrated within the software that you use. Did you know it is important to maintain the core values of acknowledgement and original contribution? Always approach your work in an ethical manner, ensuring transparency, fairness, and integrity. Remember, by following these guidelines, you not only uphold MTU's regulations relevant to examinations and assessments, but also harness the potential of GenAI in a responsible and transparent manner.
GenAI can be useful, but it is not a replacement for your own work, opinions, or thoughts. Always protect your work, your degree, and your qualification now and into the future. Remember, create it, own it, be proud of it.